being a Chief Petty Officer is a great thing in our Navy, and all enlisted sailors should aspire to be a Chief Petty Officer. That is our climb. I have to say, you know, for me, it's something that, am I giving back to my community, getting to that moment of, are those people that brought me into this organization as a Chief's Mess, are they proud of who I am today?
Honor, courage, commitment.
What makes a good chief is truly your character, how you were brought up. If you're not willing to do it first, then why are you doing it? If you're setting the example daily, those are things that when a young sailor looks at somebody and they says, hey, I want to be like him. And I hope that myself, you know, are exuding some of that stuff to my sailors, saying, hey, follow me, I'm willing to do it first, and then I'm willing to be out here standing next to you doing what I'm tasking you to do. I think we learn the Navy core values and you build on your character. So we all come from different backgrounds, we all come from different ways of thinking into the Navy, and it changes into what the Navy's character is. And as we gain those characteristics of integrity, honor, things that you would think as having good character, we build on those in the Chief's Mess, and then we exude those. And knowing that a Chief's Mess is involved in the command heavy, we're leading from the front, we're exposing ourselves of saying, hey, this is what a good Chief's Mess looks like. And then for that, the command gets to be better for it. The command gets to receive the benefits of a good Chief's Mess. So we have the opportunity to, what makes a good Chief's Mess starts with us ourselves, driving that home, exposing ourselves, and then taking care of our own internal first, and then being able to affect that at the command level. So we have programs, the MCPON sets for Sailor 360, stuff that we should be doing, involved in. You don't have to wait to go through initiation, but if you're board eligible, you should be heavily involved in that process so that when you do, when your name is on the list, it is that much easier. You've been in front of a crowd, you know what your current Chief's Mess looks like, and you're comfortable in that environment, and it's a continual climb up. It's not a shock and awe that it's gonna have to happen in 45 days. You've worked on this month after month to get to this point so that it means so much more when you finally do get to pinning day. And my season was a long time ago, but it's always there. Every season is brought back up, but there's actually two things. One is you're so right that you're wrong, and the other one is that looking for the next sunrise instead of watching the sunset. And so going to the first one, you're so right that you're wrong, has multiple meanings, but in my season, coming up is that you weren't gonna win in that moment. That your answer that you so valued to give to the group to kind of calm people down, everybody didn't have the same answer. And so you were first to be in, and you wanted to give that answer back to the Chief's Mess, but you were so right that you were wrong that the rest of your group didn't have the same answer, and therefore you were wrong by giving it. Its second meaning is you were gonna go up against somebody that was maybe senior to you in that moment, or it wasn't the right timing. And so you weren't gonna win. That answer that you had, you were just not gonna win, and learning that was a humble moment in that timing for me, and it's something that I've tried to reiterate through the next seasons going through. The other one was looking for that sunrise always, and as a chief coming up, you know, you're always looking for the immediate next day just to get past inside the season. And somebody had written that in my charge book, and I had to ask for an explanation of it. And they meant enjoy the moment. As the season is going on, as you're going through initiation, there's a lot to be had. But what got you to that point? What got you to this, being able to go through the season itself and being able to reflect on that, of what's going on around you, and then being able to say, hey, I deserve to be here at that moment. And thinking about watching the sunset slowly through the days, and even though it might be challenging, don't just try to get through the day. Don't try to get to pinning per se in the Chief's Mess, but enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, to learn as much as you can and memorize those things that you have the opportunity to give back year after year. But look around, look at the history and heritage that's going on in your immediate season, in your command, and then give back year after year. So when it's your turn and you have that hat placed upon your head, that it's good to think back at that moment of saying, hey, it was well worth it being called a Chief Petty Officer.